Ever since the dawn of time, mankind has longed to explore and discover all this universe has had to offer. It is that longing that pushed Leif Erikson to set out into a sea of uncertainty and danger to discover North America. It was that longing that led Lewis and Clark across the western United States. And that longing for discovery lies in each and every one of us. However, today we no longer wonder what's on the other side of oceans and mountains. Instead, we look out to the stars to see our future. That's why many find it strange that we no longer heavily invest in space exploration. But the simple answer to that is we don't invest in space travel because there's no such thing as space travel. At least not deep space travel. Sure, we can make it to the moon, and if we're lucky we might make it to Mars. But anything beyond that is just unrealistic. I mean, it took 9.5 years for NASA's New Horizons spacecraft to reach Pluto. It would take 81,000 years for our fastest spacecraft to reach the nearest star. That's 81,000 years. We've only had civilization for 6,000 years. So until we can develop faster spacecraft, deep space will remain a mystery to us. That's why it's important that we continue to research faster alternatives to our current forms of space travel. Today, I'm going to show you the two most promising ways in which we might one day explore the universe. The Bussard ramjet, named after its inventor, Robert Bussard, solves the problem of having not enough fuel by creating its own fuel from the hydrogen found throughout space. The concept for the ramjet would feature a giant scoop at the front of the ship that would collect interstellar hydrogen. The hydrogen collected from the scoop would be used to power the nuclear fusion engine that would propel the ship. Yes, you heard me correctly. I said nuclear fusion engine. Put simply, the ship would be moved forward by a continuous stream of controlled hydrogen bomb explosions. However, the concept's giant scoops may be its eventual downfall. The scoop itself might likely act as a brake and slow the ship down. In order for the ramjet to work, we would need to discover a better way to collect the hydrogen floating in space. The second and much more interesting concept for deep space travel is to use a concept called wormholes. A wormhole is a connection between different places and time. In other words, it's a time machine and a teleporter combined into one. I know, it sounds amazing. A hole you can just jump through. That'll take you across the universe in no time whatsoever. Well, the truth is, we're not even sure if they exist. And if they did exist, we would need something called negative energy to even hold them open long enough for us to go through. And the truth is, we're not even sure if negative energy exists. So while this idea sounds great, there is a whole lot of more research that needs to be done before we truly understand wormholes. In closing, neither of these concepts are perfect. There's still lots of work that must be done. While we don't have a supersonic spaceship, and we don't truly understand wormholes yet, we do have one thing that's on our side: time. A person 500 years ago could never imagine the stuff that we have created today. And I would not be surprised if that were true of me 500 years from now. So don't lose hope, because time is on our side.